Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have this flawless looking full coverage foundation tutorial using only and only drugstore products. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with my L'Oreal face primer, and all the product details, names, everything will be given down in the description box, so please make sure to check that out. So I just like to kind of rub the product in between my fingers to warm it up a bit, and then I just smooth it out over the center of my face and also on my forehead because I want it to fill up all the pores and fine lines, and a primer basically makes your skin appear much more smoother. Next, moving on to foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible foundation and I'm taking a big pump of it on my huge brush by EcoTools. I absolutely love this brush. This is like my current go-to foundation brush. As you can see, I'm just patting the foundation and sort of distributing the product evenly across my face, and then I'm just using these buffing motions to kind of buff the foundation into my skin. And this foundation gives me so much coverage, and it also has this really nice sort of dewy looking kind of a finish, which is why I'm totally digging this foundation at the moment. Next, moving on to concealer, I'm using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, and this is like a shade lighter than my skin tone, so it not only acts as a concealer but also as a highlighter. And this concealer is super duper pigmented, so it kind of covers the darkest of the darkest dark circles, and also it's kind of hydrating and it's not drying at all. And as you can see, I'm just using my ring finger to kind of pat the product into my skin because I feel the warmth of the finger really helps to blend the concealer well. And I'm also applying it to the bridge of my nose and a little bit on the center of my forehead. Moving on, I take my Revlon concealer in the shade medium, and what I'm doing is I'm just dotting it over any kind of spots or marks that I have around my face because this is supposed to be a flawless face foundation routine. So what I'm doing is I'm again taking my ring finger and just patting over the spot first and then patting around the spot so that it kind of blends into the foundation and it looks seamless. Since it's extremely important that you set all of that makeup in place, I'm taking my all-time favorite drugstore powder by Rimmel and then just patting it over the places where we just applied the concealer, and then taking a little bit of it and going all over my face as well. So now that the base is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my loose bronzing powder, and this one is by e.l.f., and then taking the same brush that I used to apply my foundation with. This brush is a multitasker, so I'm applying my bronzer with it on the sides of my cheekbones, on the sides of my forehead, and also down on my jawline, as a bronzer not only adds warmth and makes your skin look healthy, but it's also going to provide like a transition shade for the contour that you're going to apply next. So after the bronzer, I follow up with some contour, and I'm using my all-time favorite drugstore contour powder by Sleek, using it with my EcoTools Deluxe fan brush, and then just contouring under my cheekbones as well as along the sides of my nose. And as you can see, I look ridiculous without my eyebrows, so I just went ahead and filled them in using my e.l.f. brow kit. Then moving on to the cheeks, I'm just adding some rosy pink color to my cheeks using my NYX blush in the shade Pinky. And then taking the same highlighter from the Sleek palette that I used before, I'm taking it with my e.l.f.'s fan brush and then just applying it to the high points of my cheeks, above the ends of my eyebrows, and also down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my cupid's bow to give me that nice glowy looking finish. And that completes my full coverage flawless face foundation routine using only drugstore products. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and do give it a thumbs up if you did, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye!